Welcome to Rice and Beans.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Sweeney.
And I'm Tammy.
This is our new wrestling YouTube channel.
Whoa.
Yeah, so basically, this is our first video. So if you're new here, I guess you are. Hi. We are going to be posting videos about WWE after every WWE main roster show. So after every Raw, after every SmackDown, and after every PLE, whatever they do, the Saturday Night Main Event, we count that too. And today is after the, what's the date?
Today?
Yeah. Raw just happened. And you can see the day that this video is posted. We're going to talk about it. Okay?
It's July 22nd.
So, and what's today? It's
Today's
Tuesday.
July 22nd.
So there's the July 21st version of Raw. And let's get straight into it. The first segment on the show was... Tammy, what was it?
I don't remember.
You don't know. It was Gunther and CM Punk in their little promo battle, right? CM Punk just qualified last week in a gauntlet match to have the rights to face Gunther at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. Tammy, what did you think about this segment?
Well, so first things first, I am a fan of CM Punk. I also am a fan of Gunther, believe it or not. I typically don't really like heels, but I like Gunther. I like his vibe. I like his...
What do you like about his vibe?
I don't know. Like, I just, like... Well, I like his music, but...
The baby shark music?
Baby Shark. I honestly can't even think of how it goes. But, I know, I like it. But, like, I don't know. Something about Gunther, I just like... He's just a good heel. I think he does it well. I can't even imagine him as a babyface, personally. But I think
he's a tweener sometimes.
It depends who he's against.
Yeah, I remember there was one time he like faced off against Logan Paul, and he was getting a lot of cheers.
Obviously. Well, no one likes Logan, but even I like Logan Paul.
I like Logan.
But like, but yeah,
so Logan collab with us.
It wasn't okay. Like, it was just a promo. Like, I'm not really into the promos usually, unless it's like, I don't know, unless they're really good. I feel like there's only a handful of people that are like really good at mic work.
Yeah, but I feel like these are two of those guys.
CM Punk, yeah, but he didn't go off as much, so...
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the segment. I thought it fell a little flat, and I feel like the reason that it fell flat is the reason that a lot of stuff is feeling very weird right now in WWE, which is that, like, it just feels rushed. I think, CM Punk won that gauntlet match. That was last week, right? That was last week?
Yeah.
That was last week, and SummerSlam is in 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
There was this Raw, and then one more Raw, and then a SummerSlam. So they have to build this World Championship level feud in that short time frame with nothing before. They don't really have history. I remember they like wrestled like a house show in like Chicago like last year, and then that's like it. So it's really weird for me that I don't know, they just have to force it because TKO has so many shows going on right now. We just came off a weekend. It wasn't this past weekend, but they just had the weekend where it's Saturday Night Main Event and Evolution, and then they had Raw the next day, and then Friday. There was 4 straight days of WWE, and AEW was that weekend. But like, I don't know, it's just so much content that like they can't build these storylines the way they do it. Like, people like to say that Saturday Night Main Event isn't a PLE. It basically is, because they didn't have the ability to build any of these feuds before then. So you just have to hit the start sign like now, and it just feels rushed to me. I don't know.
Yeah. I was just saying, I just didn't like the segment. That's it.
Do you think Punk's winning at SummerSlam?
I hope he does. I think there's a good chance, but I feel like he kind of has to. Hasn't he lost like every single match for the last he's been losing.
Like when?
Like, okay, obviously not the gauntlet match, duh, but like before that, what did he?
Well, Cena, yeah, he lost to Cena.
Exactly. Like, I feel like every championship, like, kind of moment or opportunity he's had, he's like literally lost. And the whole point right now, at least, of his like story, the storyline.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because he lost on Mania too.
Yeah, like he's trying to get a championship. So I feel like if now isn't the time, then when will it be? Especially because like Seth isn't there right now.
I just feel a little bad because I'm a huge CM Punk guy, and I feel a bit scared. Not scared. It's just like if Punk wins a SummerSlam, that's really cool, right? That's Punk's first world title since returning to the WWE. It's a really big deal. But it almost feels like there's not really a good build right now. There's not a good build to do it to where there's not a good storyline to where it's like, oh, this finally Punk's triumphant moment returns to this top of wrestling after 15 years, whatever it is. So it feels like it could be a bit anticlimactic, but I honestly do think they're going to put the belt on Punk because I think whenever Seth comes back from his horrible injury, I think he's cashing in on Punk. Like, I feel like that has to be the move they're doing.
Yeah, obviously. So that's why I think he has to get the belt sooner or later. So if not now, then when? When would he?
Yeah, and this makes a little more sense to why they took the belt off Jay so quick. Like, maybe they wanted CM Punk versus Gunther rather than CM Punk versus Jay. But yeah. Okay, maybe. We'll move on. The next thing was the hard-hitting big man match of Sheamus versus Rusev. Sheamus got the win in an ending where Rusev basically pulled out the shillelagh while the ref was distracted from the turnbuckle being exposed. He went to go hit Sheamus, but Sheamus hit him with bro kick. 1, 2, 3. I thought this match was pretty cool. I thought it was really hard hitting, big meaty men being big meaty men,
Meaty men.
Meaty men.
Big meaty claws.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Big dog gotta eat.
Oh.
But yes,
big meaty.
I don't know what you're saying. Okay, what do you think
about SpongeBob?
What do you think about this match, dude?
So I don't know. Like, obviously Rusev, I know he was in the WWE before, and now he's back, and like they're trying to just like
By the way, sorry to cut you off. I just realized we never get context to who we are.
What?
I watched wrestling. This is background to if you guys don't know who we are.
God.
I watched wrestling for like my childhood up until like 2011. I feel like 2011 is when I stopped. Did you just hurt yourself on a Diet Coke?
Yes. Keep talking.
And I did that, and then I turned like 12, and then I stopped. And then the whole Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 40 stuff brought me back, and I've been watching ever since. And Tammy also kind of watched this kid, but she's very new to the world of wrestling. And I showed her when I started falling back in love with it. So basically, both of us have been watching it die hard for the past like year. But yeah. Anyways, continue. Because she doesn't know like Rusev. She didn't like grow up watching Rusev.
I grew up watching it, but I don't remember it as well. Like I watched it for maybe a year in 2011. Yeah, that's when because my friends watched it, and I wanted to watch what my friends watched, obviously. But I don't really like remember the storylines or anything like that because I was 11 years old.
10. To be fair, Rusev was not around
exactly,
that time, but Sheamus was a little bit.
No, yeah, I know Sheamus, but like I was a kid. I didn't really care about the storylines. I was just like, oh, fights, and I only like John Cena, so I can't open it.
Yeah, but talk about Sheamus first.
Again, I wasn't really paying too close of attention in this match. I will not lie, but like. I like Sheamus. I like what they're doing with Rusev and Sheamus. Like, I guess Sheamus is kind of just stuck in this weird like mid card, like just random matches against random people for random reasons. So.
I don't think the Rusev was not random.
It was kind of. It was.
But did you remember? I literally predicted this.
Yeah.
I was like, they're gonna do Sheamus for Rusev.
No, I know.
Like a month before they even started.
Yeah, but it was random. It was
context.
Tori's Akira.
Who?
Akira Toizawa.
Akira Toizawa.
What's his name? Akira Torizawa, right? Yeah.
Racism.
That's not. I'm just trying to say his name.
Akira Tozawa.
It's not Torizawa?
No, it's Tozawa.
Akira Tozawa?
Tozawa, yeah.
I could have sworn it was Torizawa.
But Rusev was fighting Akira Tozawa. It didn't really make sense, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was random.
Yeah, but Sheamus isn't random.
But Sheamus was just fighting Rusev because he's like, oh, pick on someone your own size. Like, that's what I mean by random.
I feel that.
It wasn't like actual beef between them. He was just like, I'll fight you.
You got a point. They do have some history, though. They were in a faction, the League of Nations. But that, to be fair, that faction was also very random. It's just because that they were both not American. But yeah. What are you doing?
I feel like you're wrong.
Oh, what am I wrong about? Akira Tozawa? You think I'm wrong about the name? You're crazy. Torizawa? Akira Torizawa?
Akira Toriyama.
That is not a different guy.
Yeah, it's again a different guy.
But yeah, I was a little confused because, well, I'm not confused. I don't know if this was the blow-off. Sheamus got the win. It feels like it could be the end of the feud, but I think they're 1-1 now in their matches, so I guess logic would be to do a third. I originally assumed that was going to be on SummerSlam, but I don't know now. This story doesn't really feel like it has the legs to get on SummerSlam. I know it's 2 nights, though. I, in my mind right now, can't, like, assign every match and storyline happening and be like, oh, that's going to make it, this is not, because there's just too many for me to comprehend right now. But I guess, yeah, maybe I'm assuming this isn't the final one. And I'm assuming they'll probably do the final one either on the Go Home Raw next week or at SummerSlam, or maybe the Raw after SummerSlam. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Any final thoughts for Sheamus and Rusev?
No.
Okay. Next thing, the people are very, very much getting your ASMR for the Warrior right now. The next thing was a backstage segment. I forget who they were talking to. They were talking to someone. But basically the important part from it was New Day was backstage, and up came good old Australian Grayson Waller. And he said basically that A-Town Down Under is done, and that Austin Theory got hurt. I don't know where. I guess maybe on like a main event match because they were not on TV. And he broke up with Austin Theory and said he was dead weight and that he wants to join the New Day. So yeah, that happened. What do you think?
I think it's lame. I think it's stupid. Why would they tease this whole thing, of them breaking up, for them to just break up, I guess officially, not even like giving it technically a segment or like, a fight or match, whatever, like just him saying like, oh, we're done. Like if someone wasn't paying attention, like they would have like never known.
You literally weren't in the room.
Exactly.
I had to rewind it for you because you were in the bathroom.
Exactly. So, yeah, I think it's dumb.
I agree. I'm a staunch Triple H defender. I know everyone likes to hate on Triple H and say that he's a horrible booker. I actually think he's great, and I love the concept of long-term storytelling. It's literally the reason why I'm back into the WWE. But I do think that he might have a secret strong hatred for Austin Theory because it is crazy. Do I think that Austin Theory was the right choice for Vince McMahon to make to be the next face of the company? I don't know. For me, probably not. But I don't think that he has to be a jobber now that's never on TV and then has a year-long story that doesn't pay off on TV. But yeah, that's what it is. My condolences for Austin Theory. Hopefully he has something. And hopefully this isn't the... Dude, imagine like they don't have anything else for Austin Theory and he just gets like released. I would not be surprised at this point. I could see it happening. She's eating an Oreo.
He would not get released. I think...
You don't know.
Well, like...
How much they pay them? It might be a good cut. Triple H might be, yeah, Austin Theory.
No, I don't think so. But who am I?
Who knows? Maybe he'll join the Seth faction. We'll see, though. Okay. Next up, we had a pretty good tag match for a number 1 contendership to see who would face, get an opportunity for a match for the Raw Men's Tag Team Championships.
Literally, what did you just say?
What do you mean?
None of what you just said.
Number 1 contenders match for the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Okay, there you go.
Between New Day, American Made, and the LWO. And who would have known? LWO came out with a victory. Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic match. Dude, honestly, it is kind of crazy how tag team wrestling in the WWE is really good right now. I feel like some of the best in-ring performers, they just stick them in the tag division and they just go crazy. However, I thought it was great and standout performance by my man, Mr. Filipino. Joaquin Wilde had a fantastic match and he always shows out. He's really good. He's not Latino, but he is in the Latino World Order. And he's my Filipino Latino king. And they got the win. Very surprising for me. How about you, Tammy?
Yeah, yeah. I definitely thought that they were gonna lose. I was like, oh, okay, they're losing. They're getting the pin, or they're getting pinned. And yeah, I'm thoroughly pleased to see that they won because it's definitely an interesting move. I wonder what this random push is gonna turn out to be because obviously something. It's who are they going against again?
The Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day? Oh.
Finn and JD. Yeah.
So
they're not winning.
So okay, yeah, maybe not a push, but just I guess it does make sense for JD and Finn to like win that. But it was cool. I honestly like their moveset. I think they're really like good. It's kind of a shame that they don't really like, get as much TV time.
I don't know. I've never heard either of them on the mic.
Ever. Yeah, that too.
Hat guy, no hat guy.
Literally that too. So yeah, it's a bit weird that they don't really get time to shine. But that's all I'm trying to say.
She knows nothing about the LWO.
I just feel bad. Yeah, I don't. Like I don't really know
I think it's cool. I part of me feels like it almost was like a last option available. Like both New Day obviously were just tag champions. American Made, I believe, had a tag championship match against the New Day a few months ago. So LWO is kind of the only one that like hasn't had that spotlight. It may just like to have a match. Who knows? They'll probably do some advancement of a Judgment Day storyline in that match that they have. Do I think LWO is coming out of champs? Probably not. But I guess we'll see.
Slow down.
This is a long video. People got retention. Don't you care about retention? Anyways, the next segment we had was the Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria promo battle, in which there was a stipulation added as requested by Becky Lynch that if they're at their match at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship, if Lyra does not win, Lyra will never be able to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship ever again. I don't know if that means while Becky's holding it. She didn't really say that. So it seems like a very, very big stipulation if it's just whenever. But Lyra agreed. But Lyra also wanted it to be added that is a no disqualifications match. So they both agreed to that. It's going to be a no DQ match at SummerSlam for the belt. And yeah, Becky asked Lyra for a handshake. You know how that goes. They start fighting. Lyra hits her with a manhandle slam, etc. And yeah, what do you think? This is a podcast. You gotta.
I'm sorry.
Why you keep? What are you doing?
It's because you're just explaining everything, and then you're just like, "What do you think?" And I'm like,
"That's the point."
Yeah, but like I could, I could say stuff too.
Okay, fine. This next thing, I'm gonna let you. The next segment, I'm gonna let you explain it. But give me your thoughts on Becky and Lyra. It's not like I did the research for all this, right?
Okay, shut up. So, I'm excited for this one because this whole like feud between Becky, Lyra, and even Bayley has like definitely made me like them more. I don't like Becky. Sorry. I don't. I think she's like I get it. I respect her as Becky Lynch, you know?
Chill on her, by the way. She wasn't around during 2016.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like I understand like the lore. I understand like she's good. Like she's Becky Lynch. Okay, I get it. But I think her coming back like is cool. I cheered at WrestleMania. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's like I'm supposed to not like her because she's heel. Maybe she's just doing her job very well. Because yeah, I don't like her like attitude, but I'm just like, I don't know.
I get it. She has like a lot of things within like her mic repertoire, which is like very unique. I think a lot of times she doesn't hit like the typical like wrestling beats.
Yeah.
Like, she says something, she waits for reaction, whatever. A lot of times she'll just like cut
go.
people off. She'll do something. She'll just do stuff.
Yeah.
I actually like it about her, but I get how that could like turn people off to her character.
But anyway, like I hope like Lyra wins, yeah, because like I think she deserves like to hold the championship as opposed to Becky. Like I understand why it's more what's the word? Like not tasteful, but it makes more sense for Becky to hold the championship.
What? Because she's more reputable.
Yeah, but I would want Lyra to win personally.
Well, yeah, we can get into how we think that match is going to end because someone that I think might be involved is also someone that you hate.
Who?
Bayley.
I don't hate Bayley.
Bayley
I've
very
said
involved
this.
in this
No. Listen, I've said this so many times because you keep saying, you keep bringing it up. You're like, oh, you don't like Bayley, and I'm like, no, I just don't like her gimmick. I don't like the role model, like where she, like it's just her. She doesn't really have like a personality. It's just Bayley. I wish they didn't do that to her. Like I think her as a heel would be like so cool.
That
I
is the
feel
thing.
like she'd be better.
I think there is a possibility, especially with what we're gonna get to in the next segment, which I won't spoil because you gotta explain it.
Okay, fine.
But Bayley. Oh no, I'll spoil it. Bayley basically. Well, Bayley did something where it's like, she's planning something. And I do feel like there's a possibility that we get a Bayley heel turn at SummerSlam, possibly turning on Lyra during that no DQ match. But I don't know. That's just speculation. Who knows? But to your point of Bayley feeling stale, I think she actually did feel stale for like a year until now. I think this feud has elevated each woman in it. I think they all feel fantastic. I love Bayley as a character right now just because of her motivations. I think Bayley's character really is like, she's fed up. It's like similar to that shoot promo / interview she did with Chris Van Fleet, where she was saying, basically leaked, or didn't leak because it was after, but she was talking about how she got removed for WrestleMania, and she's like, sometimes I just wish that like I pushed back more against management, etc. I feel like that is a lot of that is in her character right now, and I really like it. It feels like she's tired, fed up, and she's kind of getting this edge to her to get what she wants.
Well, yeah. I hope so, because like, yeah, I do feel like they were kind of like, I think her gimmick wasn't her fault. I feel like they made her that way, which is why I was like, this is stupid. And like, I that's why I kept saying, I don't not like Bayley. I don't like what they're doing to her. Yeah. Like, I wish they didn't like give her this whole persona that was like so babyface that she doesn't do anything wrong. Like, she had no like edge. She had no like actual like personality.
I understand.
And it like, I was like, I'm bored. So, yeah.
All right, so I'll introduce the next segment.
Okay, go.
I'll introduce the next segment, but you'll explain what happened.
Okay.
We had the Tag Team Championship match between the Judgment Day of Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus the unlikely team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Tammy, could you explain what happened here?
Okay. So they fought, and while they were fighting, what was that?
Don't stall.
Sorry. Okay, so Judgment Day, Roxanne, Raquel, and Becky and Lyra. Not Becky and Lyra. Bayley and Lyra.
This is why
it's because we were just talking about Becky and Lyra, and now we're saying Bayley. Okay, they're fighting, and Becky came out and got involved and attacked Lyra, and that happened. And then Bayley was trying to tag Lyra, and she wasn't there. Oh no! And then that's how Judgment Day got the win. You know, Dom was just there, but he wasn't really like doing much to help, I would say.
He had one spot.
He had one, but like, yeah, whatever. But okay, that's why they won. They retained.
Yeah.
Did something else happen? No. That's
well, also to explain, this match, which on surface level is like, why did this happen? It happened because earlier in the night, Bayley basically set up this tag team match. She asked Adam Pearce for it to team her up with Lyra to get their tag team championship match that they never got at WrestleMania. And Lyra's like, why would you do this? And Bayley's like, oh, like it'd be fun, right? It's really weird. I think Bayley is planning something. There really is no explanation for why she would do this other than, I don't know. I thought she was going to like turn on Lyra here or something, but she didn't. So maybe she's planting seeds or something. Try to make Lyra comfortable with her maybe. Again, my heel turn theory, but who knows? Maybe. But yeah, the ending was how Tammy described it after Lyra got taken out. Raquel was able to hit a Tejana bomb on Bayley. A really good looking Tejana bomb, by the way, which has been looking very good. Raquel has been looking great recently. but she gets the pin. Why are you laughing at me?
Because, like, what?
You were derailing this
Okay,
podcast.
like, Michael Cole, like, what?
Okay, Michael Cole's great.
With a very good Tahana bomb.
It was. She got up high. And I actually read this on Twitter. I didn't see where this happened, but I saw someone say that, like, Kevin Nash really changed her life, and I found out that Kevin Nash told Raquel Rodriguez recently to act more like a big man, you know, like...
Who's Kevin Nash? I don't know who that is.
That's... Everyone just clicked off the video. They're like, why are these guys talking about wrestling? He's an old wrestler. He was part of the NWO with, like, Hulk Hogan.
Sorry, I wasn't sentient in the
He did some stuff in the 2000s.
Yeah, in the early 2000s. Sorry, I was like 4 years old.
He's the guy who, there's that clip of the CM Punk promo when CM Punk was talking to him, and then he said, "Oh, I just got a text from my niece. She said, OMG, is that Kevin Nash? I thought he was dead, LOL." Remember that clip?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's Kevin Nash. But he basically told Raquel to be more dominant, basically. Act larger. Because, yeah, Raquel wasn't really doing like that. And she felt very lame. I remember, I like Santi's app. Shout out Santi. But I remember him saying, like, oh, Raquel's going to be this bodyguard for Liv Morgan, et cetera, et cetera. And she wasn't. She really never was. She kind of was just there. Kind of a jobber. And not like really, but like that kind of type energy. But recently she feels dangerous. Ever since that match she had with Rhea. I remember when she had that match with Rhea at, what was it?
Saudi.
Yeah, it was in Saudi. Night of Champions, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is going to be a squash. Raquel's going to die. But Raquel did great and looked strong. And she's looked strong for the past month or so. So yeah. I'm really excited to see what happens there. I love Roxanne's inclusion in the Judgment Day. And yeah. Speaking of Judgment Day, we'll go into our next segment, which was our favorite, I think, build so far towards WrestleMania. And that was Dom and AJ Styles, where Dom attacked AJ Styles, finally said that he's healthy, and confirmed their match at SummerSlam. I love this feud. I love Dominik. I love the Judgment Day. And I'll put my cards on the table. I am a Finn Balor mega stan. There's no bigger Finn Balor fan on this platform than me. I'm so certain about it. And yeah, I think this match is really cool. Selfishly, I'm going to speak selfishly because I don't care. I do not want AJ Styles to win. I'm going to be so mad if AJ Styles wins. Because, dude, to me, Finn Balor, the story has been there. If they fumble on this again, I'm going to be so mad. Finn Balor should face turn and dethrone Dominik Mysterio. Or you turn Dom face because everyone's cheering him, even though it doesn't seem like Triple H wants them to. And then you turn Finn mega heel and Finn dethrones him, becomes the whatever. Like, I feel like that story's there. I love this story that they're doing with AJ Styles. The comedy is great, where AJ Styles apparently having a new occupation every week. It's great, but come on, some shenanigans, something. Like, get Dom to retain here, in my opinion. But yeah, what do you think, Tammy?
I agree. I do feel bad for AJ. Just because, like, I feel like, yeah, he deserves it, but I don't think it would make sense. Long story. Wait, how do you say it? Long. Oh my god.
Very long. It's very long.
I think I'm having like an aneurysm. Long story form telling? How do you say that?
Long-term storytelling.
Long-term storytelling.
Long form storytelling.
Okay.
What do you even sound?
English isn't my first language.
It is. She might lie throughout the course of this podcast. It is. She likes to say that, even though it's not true.
It's not. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I don't think it makes sense for him to have it. So I agree. I would want Dom to retain, and I also do agree with the whole like Finn Balor thing. I feel like they're setting something up. I don't know whether it is him turning babyface or him turning mega heel, and then
I don't think they want him to turn face.
Really?
Because they keep forcing, dude. The crowd wants to cheer Dom so bad. They still are chanting his name. They chant his name that whole match that he wasn't even in.
Yeah.
And Dom's covering his ears.
Covering his ears. Which is weird. Like, why would he cover his ears if they're like cheering him?
Because he's always done that when they booed him. And so now probably the message is like, I don't care. I don't want you. Sorry, there were technical difficulties. But basically, yeah, I think Dom is trying to get heat when they want to cheer him. So I'm assuming Triple H put in the big man call that he needs to stay heel, which I'm hoping it results in the Finn Balor face turn. But yeah. Okay. Next up, we had the Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn match. Sami obviously came in with the bandages around his midsection, like every wrestler does nowadays, because he had his ribs injured by Karrion Kross with a steel pipe, I think last week. And yeah, they've had obviously this ongoing feud where Karrion's trying to make Sami evil because it's within him. And Scarlett in the match gave Karrion the lead pipe again, distracted the ref, and Karrion hit Sami in the midsection with the lead pipe, gets the pin 1, 2, 3. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Karrion is not necessarily a 5-star guy in the ring, but I really like him as a character. I think he's really cool. I love his entrance, even though they gave him a jobber entrance and didn't show it, which pisses me off. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good match. Sami was selling his ribs the whole time. Karrion was being a heel. What do you think?
It was a good match. I understand oh my god, I can't. Sorry. I can't think of the word.
It's our first episode, guys.
I can't think of the word. That's the thing.
Well, it's okay. English isn't your first language.
Exactly. Like the want to want
desire.
I guess the want to push Karrion Kross from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you say that?
Desire.
I guess. Yeah. Everyone's like hope to push Karrion. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I get it. That's it.
You get that people like Karrion. That's what you're
Yes. Move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. Right? Just screw it, we'll move on. I like Karrion. I hope they do this match at SummerSlam, but yeah. Next up, we had a dream match, a fantastic match between Stephanie Vaquer.
No. Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer and Iyo Sky. It was great. These two are two of the best in the world. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they went at it. A lot of mat wrestling, which I know WWE fans are not very fond of, including Tammy.
That's not true.
You don't like all the grappling and...
I don't like too much of it. I've said this before. I'm not just like, I don't know. I'm not just like insufferable. Like, you keep saying everything I say out of context. I said, and I say every single time you say this, you're like, oh, you don't like grappling. Oh, this is the stuff you don't like, huh? And I'm like,
I see the mic peeking.
And I'm like, no, I just don't like too much of it. I don't like when they start it off and they go into it like for like 2 minutes just on the floor. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let's break it up into like segments. Let's be on the floor, then get up, and then go back to the floor. Like, it has to be a good mixture. Personally, for me.
Yeah. I understand. But yeah, in this match, after obviously the fantastic match of them going back and forth. By the way, this was set up because Iyo has a world championship match at SummerSlam, a triple threat versus Rhea and Naomi, who is the current champion. And Stephanie won the Women's Battle Royale at Evolution, which guaranteed her a match for that championship at Clash of Paris, which is after SummerSlam. So the whole possibility that they're going to go face-to-face, and this was basically to see who's better. But yeah, they were going back and forth until, surprise, surprise, the Secret Hervis came out. Secret Hervis and Chelsea Green came in to attack Steph because I think they're beefing, right? I actually don't remember why they're beefing. They're just beefing.
Who?
The Secret Hervis, like Chelsea and Steph and Secret Hervis.
Oh, I think Chelsea got her out. No, not got her out. I think they were fighting in the Rumble.
Yeah, thing. I think Steph eliminated her, maybe.
Something like that.
I don't know, but they've been fighting. I'm a huge Chelsea Green fan. I love Chelsea Green. So I think her being in the realm of these people is so super dope, but they cause a DQ. Iyo helps Steph beat up the Secret Hervis. Then after Secret Hervis rolls out of the ring, Steph and Iyo stand tall until Naomi comes in from behind to take out Iyo. Steph is getting beat up by the Secret Hervis, etc. And then in probably the biggest pop of the night, no, most definitely the biggest pop of the night, Rhea comes out and takes out everyone, all of the heels, to help out Steph and Iyo. And yeah, it ends with them murdering Chelsea Green. All those three baby faces killing her in the middle of the ring. Yeah, Tammy, what do you think of all this, and what do you think of these people?
Ladies, let's not. Let's not. I don't even know what he was saying. Get too hasty here.
This is your Adam Pearce impression?
Yeah. Triple threat.
Tag team match.
Tag team. Tonight in Houston.
He didn't do that, by the way.
Yeah.
Is usually.
But yeah, this is probably like my favorite match of the night because I like Iyo Sky. I like Stephanie. I also like Chelsea Green and the Secret Service. And I also like Rhea. So this was Naomi.
Like a lot of people.
Naomi, I do like this heel version of her. I didn't like the glow. I hated the glow.
Glow.
Like I actually didn't.
Glow. I think, dude, I've been so adamant about this. I think that glow stuff could have popped off. If that got over, it could have been crazy. Like her entrance.
But it never did. It never did.
Yeah, it didn't. I'll ignore what I just did.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I thought really good match. A little blips, little blops. A little bit. But like I don't know, it was good. It was fun to watch. I enjoy watching them. So I am curious to see how this pans out, especially with Chelsea Green, and the Secret Service, because I know they had something in that like Royal Rumble thing. Like obviously they had to have, because it would have just been random for her to come out, but I just don't remember. But yeah, I probably triple threat probably soon coming soon. Yeah.
Okay, so along with us doing these recaps and reviews of Raw, SmackDown, and the PLEs, we are also going to have some fun segments. You know, we like to have fun here, right, Tammy?
Right.
So that doesn't sound like you did. Have your Oreos been in the shot the entire video?
Yeah. I've been eating them.
How many did you eat?
A lot.
You said to get you 2, and I just got you the whole bag.
Well,
did
because
you eat the whole bag?
Well, I told you not to bring the whole bag.
What, you can't control yourself from eating all the Oreos? But the... Sorry. You can have as many or as you. By the way, they're not even normal Oreos. They're chocolate covered pretzel Oreos.
Yeah, they're really good.
That doesn't even sound good.
No, they're really good. They're really good.
Anyways, we're gonna play a little game. Okay, yeah, Tammy, you good at games?
No.
Let's find out. Tammy, I wish you luck because you're competing against me in this game.
Oh.
We're playing Guess the WWE Wrestler.
Oh my god.
So each of us are gonna think of a WWE wrestler. They can be current or past.
Oh, why are we doing this? Come on, this isn't even fun.
And we're gonna take turns.
No, this is gonna take like an hour, like last time, Sweeney.
We're gonna take turns asking each other questions to see who can get the other person's wrestler first. We've been playing this game just amongst ourselves for the past few days. Yeah. Tammy, unfortunately, has a bit less WWE knowledge than me, just a bit. So she struggles a bit during this game, but I felt like it was a fun first game for a channel that could be easily implemented. So yeah, tell me when you have your WWE wrestler. We're keeping it WWE, by the way. No like AEW, whatever.
Okay, good. This is a terrible game because like it takes me a really long time.
I got mine.
To think of someone.
Just think of someone like boom, like 3, 2, 1, boom, got him. It doesn't matter who it is.
My God.
People are waiting.
Pissing me off.
Just pick a person.
Okay.
You got
Fine. Yeah, I have one.
Okay. Ladies first. I will let you ask the first question. Oh, and also, so you guys can play along or not. We're about to show, spoiler, we're going to show each other's person on screen. So if you don't want to see, look away. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now it's gone. And yeah, so you guys can play along if you didn't see it. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, is yours a girl?
Yes. Is yours a girl?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, is yours currently in the WWE?
Yes. Is yours on the main roster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is yours in the tag team division?
Oh. Kinda. Officially, I'd say no, but like a little bit.
A little bit.
She dabbles.
What
For
do
sure.
you mean?
She dabbles.
Okay. Okay.
Is yours currently in the WWE?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is yours is yours holding a champion a title right now?
No.
Okay.
Is yours a person of color?
Yeah.
Slay Queen.
Is yours Is yours on Raw?
Oh. No.
No?
No. No.
Yeah.
Currently, no. Has yours held a title within the last year?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I have really bad memory. Yeah, no, she had to have. Is yours is yours like a recent call up from like NXT?
No.
Okay.
Is yours under 30 years old?
I think so.
You don't know, huh?
I have no idea. I don't know how old people
Okay,
are.
okay.
I always think they're younger or older than they actually are, so that's a terrible question to ask.
I think I know who it is.
Is yours
And I don't think she's under 30.
is yours See, I don't even know why I asked the Raw SmackDown one because I don't even know who's on Raw or SmackDown. Is yours a person of color?
Yes. Is yours currently injured?
No.
Oh, damn.
I don't think so.
You would know.
I don't know.
Were they injured in the past month?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
See, now you got 2 questions off.
Oh, well, like...
Well, that's why I said I don't know.
I think I know who it is. She's still injured.
Well, I don't know.
Allegedly. She's still injured. Like, she's not officially cleared.
Oh. Well, then just guess it.
No, it's your turn.
No.
It's your turn, so you can shoot if you want. I think I know who it is.
Do I get 2 then?
No,
fine.
fine.
You asked 2 questions in a row.
This is gonna be complicated for the short, but fine. That's your problem. Fine. Ask 2 questions.
Is yours? Hold on. I don't even remember the questions I asked
Oh
you.
my
That's like the really bad
gosh.
thing. I told you this is a terrible game. Like I'm not good at this. I'm not good at games in general, and this one I actually hate. I loathe. Actually. Who the frick? What did I ask you? Actually, what did I ask you? I need help.
You asked. She's a person of color. Not on Raw.
Not on Raw.
Not a recent NXT call up.
Not a recent NXT. Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's one more I asked you. She's not a champion.
Not a champion.
And not in kinda in the tag team.
She's kind of in the tag team division, but like not really. I wouldn't say she is, but like kind of. I guess yeah, like a little bit. She dabbles.
Who the frick?
She's not really, if I really have to think about it. Just ask a question.
Sorry, I really can't think of anyone. Is it? I don't know. Is it Bayley?
No. You want your other question or no?
Is it Zelina Vega?
No.
Okay.
Is yours Bianca Belair?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not editing this video really, so just woo. Good game. Good game.
Who's yours?
It was Nia Jax.
Oh.
She dabbles.
She's not in the tag team.
Yeah, but no, she has like tag matches with Candice LeRae every now and then.
No, she does. No.
That's why I said like kind of.
No. Really. That's what threw me
off.
off.
But I made clear that she dabbles. She's not really.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, who dabbles? And I'm like Lyra, like. No. Dabbles is like you have tag team matches. Like
she has tag matches,
but like not even as much as like her single matches.
She
probably had like 2. To be
fair, she doesn't really have any matches.
Yeah, nowadays. But she does not have tag team matches that are notable enough to be like, oh yeah, she's in the tag team division, kind of.
That's valid. That's why it was a hard question to answer.
Well, no, you just say no. That's what threw me off. I was like, who is kinda in the tag team division?
And that ends our fun segment. A lot of fun, right, Tammy? Very fun.
No.
But now we'll move on to our main event of the night for Raw, which was the Roman Reigns return promo. He came back last week, and basically he was beefing with Seth Rollins' faction, minus Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins has a knee injury or leg injury or whatever. And yeah, he was talking to Paul Heyman, calling him a dumbass a lot, trying to get the crowd to chant dumbass, which they did a little bit for a second. Did you just raise your mic to yawn in the mic?
Yeah.
Why did they need to hear your yawn?
To hear my displeasure.
And yeah, so he was talking to Paul. Paul's like, oh, Paul weirdly, almost forgot about this. I didn't even put this in my notes. Was calling him his tribal chief. He was calling Roman the tribal chief and basically asking to be friends again.
Yeah, that was weird.
Really weird. I don't know what that was.
I think it was like trying to bait him into like being the leader, you know?
But does he want that?
That's what he said.
But like in a way where he like, does Paul actually just want Roman to replace Seth?
No, not replace Seth, like just for the meanwhile.
That's weird.
No, that's literally what he said though.
Yeah, but is that like to like manipulate? Is that like to attack Roman somehow? Because like that's a huge slight to Steph Curry.
It's a huge what?
Slight. Like that's
slight.
Yeah.
To what?
To Seth.
To Seth. Oh,
yeah.
You can't speak English.
Okay, it's not my first language. So, like if he wants Seth's arch enemy to be the de facto leader of the group, that's kind of weird. I'm assuming there's more to it. I'm assuming Paul was trying to, I don't know, honestly. He was trying to get in Roman's head, maybe, like, get his guard down and then kill him. But who knows? Maybe Paul is a little scared now that Seth isn't there. He needs a new guy. Maybe he's not ready for Braun to be that guy. I feel like that could be a storyline that they're working on, because I think a lot of the time Braun is a bit too, how do you say, eager or spontaneous for the group sometimes, especially when Seth was there. Braun a lot of time wants to kill people, and they have to hold him back because, you know, he's a big dog. Big dog gotta eat. Oh, you didn't do it with me.
Oh.
Ow. But yeah, speaking of the big dog, Braun Breaker took the mic and stepped up to Roman, and they had a little bit of words. It wasn't that great, honestly, but basically Braun Breaker was saying, Roman, you're old. I'm not, and I'm the new face. You're the old dog. I'm the big dog. Oof.
Stop. Just get on with it.
Okay, sorry. And then, yeah, that happened, and Roman was like, I wasn't listening to you. Let's fight. And they started fighting, etc. Braun Breaker spears Roman after a bit, and they're ready to kill Roman until 1, 2, 3. Yeet. Yeet Man Jey Uso comes out for the save. And yeah, double spear by Jay and Roman on the Braun Breaker and Bronson Reeds of the world. Actually, a very good spear by Jay. And they stand tall, the two cousins, probably setting up, I don't think it's official, but probably setting up that match at SummerSlam for that tag team situation. What do you think of all this, Tammy? What do you think of all this storyline?
I'm curious to see how this goes, considering Seth literally isn't there, which sucks. But yeah, I was again very confused with the whole Paul, like tribal chief thing. That doesn't really make sense. Still doesn't make sense. But yeah, I thought. Oh, I like Roman. Really cool guy, you know. But I like, yeah, like anything he does, I'm not gonna like not like, I don't know. He's a cool guy. Aura.
You like his aura?
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems like you're shutting down here.
A little bit.
You gotta get used to it. We're gonna do this twice to 2 to 3 times a week.
It's mostly like I just have the same feelings. I'm always like, yeah, cool. I like it, or no, I don't like it. So it's hard to really come up with new emotions that I don't feel.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, but I really like Roman. I'm not really a big fan. I'm not really a big fan of Braun Breaker.
Whoa! Crazy.
Listen. So me personally, like, I don't know, he's really good, like, in the ring, right?
Fantastic spear that they low-key ruined. But
yeah, no, he's really good. He's really good. Can't argue that. His mic work skills, for me, personally, I just feel like are very lackluster. You know, it is anytime he's on the mic, I get nervous. I get like physically, like I get antsy, and I'm like, oh no, he's gonna say something and it's gonna come out really stupid and corny. Cause like he kind of has this like corny vibe to him. That's like, he's like, that's all you gotta say. You like, I don't even know I can't even reenact it because it makes me like cringe. Like, he just has a very cringy personality to me. For some reason, and I'm not rocking with it.
I get it. I don't think he's that bad on the mic.
I think he's terrible.
No, I think he's good. I think up until this, I think the Seth stuff has really pushed him into a limelight and a situation where he really has to shine in such big moments. And I think he's like, sometimes he doesn't really hit that bar. It almost reminds me of like when Tiffany Stratton finally became champion and then had such a big spotlight on her, and a lot of her promos fell flat, especially against the biggest in the industry. However, like, remember that Braun Breaker Jey Uso feud? Remember that promo where they had going back to back? I love that. I think Braun's a great character worker. I think he's young, you know, he has some things to work on. He has to get more comfortable on the mic. But I wouldn't say he's corny. I just think things fall flat half the time. Similar to how I feel about like Jade Cargill, who's also a bit new in the business. I feel like this is very similar for a lot of these guys and girls that are just like, you know, they're like 5 years in, whatever.
I definitely say it's a lot. It's very similar to like Tiffany Stratton, like her vibe of like, I love Tiffany Stratton, and I was like really excited for her to get this push and the championship. But then once it came to like and when she started being on the mic more, I was like, oh, what happened? Like, she's not as cool anymore. I feel like it's the same thing. Because I remember the Jey Uso thing. That was cool. Like, I remember Braun and him going back and forth, and I thought it was really like cool. But now, I don't know, there's something about that man.
I understand. It
makes me uneasy.
If we want to talk about someone sounding corny on the mic, I feel like you just got to look across the way. For me, I get nervous when Bronson Reed grabs the mic.
Really?
Bronson Reed, nowadays, when he grabs that mic after Braun Breaker or after Paul Heyman, I'm like,
No, I don't really feel that.
What was that one pro where he's like, tsunami? I mean, when he just said that.
I don't remember that.
Or maybe he's like, I'm going to hit you with a tsunami. Like, I feel like a lot of the time, he comes off corny in this situation.
I just feel like I feel like Braun Breaker can't trash talk as well as the others. Like, especially compared...
You are a hater, though. Even in ring, I've seen you like, oh, why do you say that? Like,
yeah, even because again in the ring, I'll hear him, and I'm like,
I like it.
I'm like, why? Like, he's like, like I don't even know. He just says like the most generic like default
he's a
NPC.
Bum.
Yeah,
he's
that
a bum.
I hated that. Like, oh my god, no. He's like, why y'all cheering for him? He's stupid. He's a bum. I'm like, you like think of something else to say. Like, there's so like compared to Seth, you know.
Yeah, but Seth's also one of the best.
I know, but that's why like it's a bit unfair. But,
I understand,
like,
though. I understand.
Sue me, but like I feel like you should, you know. If you're gonna trash talk, especially if you're in the heel faction of the WWE, you gotta step up your game of trash talking.
No, 100%, and he's gonna do that, and he's gonna have to, and you're gonna have to get used to it, because I told you there was a report that Bron Breakker, Jacob Fatu, and Rhea Ripley are like the new pillars of the WWE. They're gonna start building everything around them. So Bron Breakker is that guy. He is going to be the face of the WWE. Jacob Fatu and Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah.
Even though Rhea's basically already
she's already been.
But yeah. But I think Braun's gonna figure it out. I think he's great. I love him. I think he has the greatest spear of all time, which looked devastating before they changed it. And I understand they probably changed it because of safety. I'll tell you, no one talks about this, bro. Bron Breakker's spear used to be crazy. He used to take them and, like a football tackle, drive them into the ground. And it's a pet peeve of mine. Now he jumps into the air, and it still looks cool. It still looks great. But I loved the realism. It probably hurt a lot, which is probably why they changed it. But when he drove people in the ground, it looked insane. And the last time he did it was that insane spear on iShow Speed. And iShow Speed... 1,000,000% died. I think there's a clone of Speed going around, and I think that's who's streaming nowadays. But he died, and honestly, that's probably why they changed it. I wouldn't be surprised if Speed got a concussion and they hit, like, they didn't talk about it or something, because that was crazy. His head bounced off the canvas. He hit it so hard. But yeah, Bron Breakker, fantastic in the ring, fantastic guy. I think he's good on the mic. I think he has a lot of potential. But yeah, that was Raw.
It was.
Woo! Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. That was the end of our Raw review. We're going to be posting, as I said, after every main event show. So this is probably going up tomorrow on a Wednesday, because we actually had the idea to make this channel today. But yeah, we're big wrestling fans, and we watch literally every single WWE thing. So we thought, why not just talk about it? So we're gonna do that. We'll be posting shorts, etc. And yeah, so if you like what you see, come join the family and fall in love with wrestling alongside us as we find our way back into the sphere. So yeah, we will see you guys again on Saturday. So thank you. Subscribe. This has been Rice and Beans. And I'm Sweeney.
It's a racial undertone.
Yes, that is the reason for the channel name. You can follow us in the description, etc., etc. Subscribe is the real thing we want. Whatever. Have a great night, guys. You want to say bye, Tammy. Thank you, guys.
Bye, Tammy.
Okay. Bye.